Remember newspapers? Those big bundles of paper delivered to your doorstep every morning? Yeah, me too. It feels like a lifetime ago. The world used to wake up with coffee and the morning paper. We'd catch up on current events, politics, and maybe even check the sports scores. It was a ritual, a connection to the world outside our windows. But times change, don't they? Now you're more likely to catch up on the news through a screen. Your phone, your tablet, even your watch can tell you what's happening in the world. It's fast, it's convenient, and it doesn't leave ink stains on your fingers. This shift to digital has hit the newspaper industry hard. Circulation is down, advertising revenue has plummeted. Some newspapers have even shut down completely. It's a tough time to be in the news business, but hey, every challenge is an opportunity in disguise, right? The question is, can newspapers adapt and thrive in this digital age? Can they find a way to stay relevant and vital in a world that's constantly buzzing with information? I think so, but it's going to take some creativity, some innovation, and maybe even a little bit of luck. Let's be real, the newspaper industry is facing some serious challenges. It's not just the rise of digital media, although that's a big one. It's also about changing consumption habits. People want their news fast, free, and tailored to their interests. Traditional newspapers, with their print deadlines and broad appeal, struggle to keep up. Then there's the advertising dilemma. Remember those thick newspapers overflowing with ads? Those days are long gone. Businesses are flocking to online platforms where they can target specific demographics with laser-like precision. Newspapers are left scrambling for scraps. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Newspapers are resilient. They've weathered storms before, from the invention of radio to the rise of television. This is just the latest chapter in their evolution. The key is to adapt, to innovate, and to find new ways to connect with audiences. Easier said than done, sure, but impossible? Not a chance. Not a... Okay, so digital media disrupted the news industry, but guess what? It also presents a massive opportunity. Think about it. With online platforms, newspapers can reach a global audience. They can publish news instantly without waiting for printing presses. They can experiment with multimedia formats like video, audio, and interactive graphics. It's about more than just replicating the print experience online. It's about creating a dynamic, engaging experience for readers. Think interactive data visualizations, podcasts that delve deeper into current events, and virtual reality experiences that transport readers to the heart of the story. The challenge is to monetize these digital offerings. Online advertising is fiercely competitive, and readers are wary of intrusive pop-ups and paywalls. Finding the right balance between generating revenue and providing a seamless user experience is crucial. Remember the days when everyone gathered around the same TV to watch the evening news? Those days are gone. Today we're bombarded with information from all sides. It's overwhelming. That's where niche news comes in. People crave curated content, news that speaks directly to their interests. Whether it's hyper-local news, in-depth coverage of a specific industry, or passionate reporting on climate change, niche publications are thriving online. They cater to a dedicated audience hungry for specialized information. This trend plays right into the hands of newspapers. They have a wealth of archives and expertise that they can leverage to create targeted content. Think spin-off websites, dedicated newsletters, and even exclusive membership programs for superfans. This allows newspapers to build a loyal following and explore alternative revenue streams. Section 5, beyond the headlines, events, merch, and more. Who says newspapers can only make money from subscriptions and advertising? It's time to get creative. Newspapers have a powerful brand and a loyal readership. They can leverage this to explore new revenue streams, like hosting events, selling merchandise, and even launching their own streaming services. Imagine attending a live panel discussion featuring your favorite political commentators, or a workshop on investigative journalism led by seasoned reporters. Picture yourself sporting a t-shirt with the iconic masthead of your trusted local newspaper. These initiatives not only generate income, but also foster a sense of community and brand loyalty. This diversification of revenue is crucial for the survival of newspapers. It allows them to reduce their dependence on traditional revenue models and explore innovative ways to engage with their audience. It's about thinking outside the box, or in this case, outside the newspaper stand. Section 6. Click, comment, engage, building community online. Newspapers were once a one-way street. Journalists reported the news and readers consumed it. But the internet has changed all that. Now it's a two-way conversation. Readers can comment on articles, share their thoughts on social media, and even engage directly with journalists. This direct engagement is invaluable for newspapers. It allows them to understand their audience better, tailor their content to their interests, and build a loyal following. It's about creating a sense of community around their brand, a space where readers feel heard, valued, and connected. Newspapers can host online forums, Q&A sessions with reporters, and even virtual town hall meetings. They can use social media to crowdsource story ideas, solicit feedback from readers, and even report breaking news in real time. The key is to be present, responsive, and genuinely interested in what their audience has to say. Section 7. In a world of clickbait, truth prevails. In the age of fake news, deepfakes, and social media echo chambers, the need for quality journalism has never been greater. People are hungry for accurate, unbiased information they can trust. This is where traditional newspapers have a distinct advantage. They have a long history of journalistic integrity, fact-checking, and holding the powerful accountable. Newspapers need to double down on their commitment to quality journalism. They need to invest in investigative reporting, data journalism, and foreign correspondence. They need to be transparent about their sources, their methods, and their potential biases. This commitment to quality will be their differentiator in a crowded and often chaotic media landscape. It's about reminding readers that not all news is created equal. There's a value to experience, to expertise, and to a commitment to journalistic ethics. Section 8, the best of both worlds, print meets digital. Who says we have to choose between print and digital? The future of news is likely to be a hybrid model where both formats coexist and complement each other. Print newspapers might become more niche, focusing on in-depth analysis, long-form journalism, and high-quality photography. Imagine beautifully designed weekend editions filled with thought-provoking essays, stunning photojournalism, and in-depth investigative pieces. These editions could become collector's items savored slowly over a morning coffee, much like we used to do. Meanwhile, digital platforms can continue to deliver breaking news, multimedia content, and interactive experiences. This dual approach allows newspapers to cater to a wider audience, providing both the immediacy of digital and the timeless appeal of print. Section 9. Thinking green sustainability in the news. Let's face it, the traditional model of printing and distributing millions of newspapers every day isn't exactly environmentally friendly. As the world wakes up to the climate crisis, newspapers need to embrace sustainable practices. This means reducing their carbon footprint by using recycled paper, soy-based inks, and energy-efficient printing presses. It also means exploring alternative distribution models like online subscriptions, digital kiosks, and on-demand printing. Some newspapers are even experimenting with digital-first models, where print editions are only produced on demand, reducing waste and minimizing their environmental impact. This eco-conscious approach is not only good for the planet, but it also resonates with environmentally conscious readers. Section 10, Tech to the rescue innovation in journalism. Technology has always been a driving force in the evolution of news. From the printing press to the internet, each technological leap has brought about a radical transformation in how news is produced, distributed, and consumed. And this technological revolution is far from over. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is already being used to automate tasks like data analysis, transcription, and even news writing. Virtual reality, or VR, and augmented reality, or AR, are creating immersive storytelling experiences that transport readers to the heart of the story. Blockchain technology is being explored as a way to combat fake news and ensure the provenance of news sources. The key is to embrace these technological advancements while upholding the core values of journalism, accuracy, integrity, and public service. Technology should be a tool to enhance and amplify good journalism, not to replace it entirely. Section 11. A toast to the future of news. So, is there hope for newspapers? Absolutely. It's not going to be easy. It'll require adaptation, innovation, and a willingness to embrace new technologies and business models. The future of news is likely to be a dynamic blend of print and digital, niche and mainstream, traditional and cutting edge. But one thing remains constant: the insatiable human appetite for information, for stories that move us, inform us, and connect us. As long as there are stories to tell, there will be storytellers. And as long as there are storytellers, there will be newspapers in whatever form they may take. So, raise a glass, or maybe a reusable coffee cup, to the future of news. It's going to be a wild ride full of challenges and opportunities. But hey, that's what makes it exciting, right?